Hey, good morning. It's Peter, Morning Muse, Nudge Training. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Right now it's Tuesday, and we're, I think, the 8th or 9th of March. Don't know what day. I hope you're doing all right, and I hope that your manifestations are going the way you would like. I want to keep talking about it because I think it is the way of the future of mankind, and to understand the depth at which we have connection with the ether realms, the realms that we cannot see. And how to have faith there is really the topic of the day, and how you have faith is really by getting your feet wet, get in there and start trying. And with respect to manifesting and having faith, it is some experience. You need to get out there, but the faith also comes from something greater than what we see. Just like I said at the beginning, we have a connection to these ether realms, and whether you see it right now in your present day or not, I can 100% tell you it's true. And who am I? I'm just some dude on the internet. But let me give you some ways that you can see these ether realms for yourself, and prove to yourself that more is going on here than your brain, or that science is yet to discover kind of mindset. Okay, because that is just a lot of hokey pokey, really, in my opinion. Some would say what I'm saying is hokey pokey, but whatever. That's my point of the video. So stick in here, and I'm going to give you some really good points. Okay, got a frog in my throat. So what you can do is, when there is a blue sky, you look up at the sky, and in your vision have a tree in the skyline. Okay, so you're looking basically in the sky, but at a tree as well. And I want you to just relax your vision. I want you to spend time just taking a few breaths and getting present with the moment. Okay, get out of your head. I've said it through all my videos, stop thinking. Okay, once you're there, it might take you 30 seconds, might take you a little longer, but spend some time doing that. Once you've relaxed your gaze, I want you to look at the periphery of the tree line that is backdropped by the sky, the blue sky. Okay, I will guarantee you that you will start to see a white auric field, essentially, and that field is what, if you practice this, you will get better at it. It'll come really quite quickly. You don't have to do a whole breathing exercise. And the point is that you get present with this auric field. And when you spend a little more time looking there, I want you to take your gaze in between you and the tree. And when you're there, you're going to see particles move. Air, I used to call it air moving, but you really are seeing energy. And I know it sounds made up maybe, and you think, oh, my eyes are going to be playing tricks with me, and it's just little dots and stuff. No, you can see the dots. There's little dots, and they're moving randomly all over the place. And if you're out in the country setting, if you're out in a setting of nature and whatnot, and you're free of all of the energy from a city, it is far greater, and these particles move much quicker. So there is something there that is unbelievable, really. At first you'll be wowed. You'll be like, what the fuck is this? It's crazy. Okay, so practice this. That will give you some insight that's more going on here. Okay, let's just start you there. Then what I want you to do is, I talked already about not thinking. It's really important to not get caught up in your thoughts of the day. Okay, so the more that you practice meditation, the more that you practice being in the moment under stressful conditions, meaning don't be an emotional triggered person in a situation, be the calm in the storm. The more that you can be that person, the more you're going to see insights come into your mind, like aha moments. No, you're just like, oh, fuck, that's the answer. Oh yeah, they're weird. That's what we're supposed to do. Or coincidences, we call them, which aren't coincidences, but seemingly two unrelated items coming together at the same time, right? Looking at a clock, you may have seen the 111 or double digits, 1133, and on the hour you're seeing that without looking at clocks. You just happen to look, and it's these numbers. It's like bizarre. You'll see these momentous moments, these moments that will shock you at first. They make, when I'm talking here, I've got shivers all over my body. I'm totally like, yes, these are amazing things. My body's telling me that. That's my connection. That's my faith, okay? My faith is that I have that connection, and when I'm in the moment and I'm present, I get downloads. I just free talk, but it comes out succinctly. I don't have to think about everything I'm going to say, and it comes out in a way that is informative. My brain is doing that partially, but I believe fully in my heart and in every ounce of my being that I'm guided from something greater than this present place, which we call, human life existence. It's something greater to you and me and everything here. Okay, so this is another amazing thing. So, what's going to build faith for you? So, faith comes when, as I said before, getting your feet wet, but get your feet wet with different things that are unrelated to your day-to-day life. And I'm going to give you some examples of these. One is, look at books or information regarding the esoteric world. Okay, and esoteric sounds, that's going to be, demonic and blah blah blah. No, I'm talking about the things I'm talking about, but methodologies to tap into these etheric, unseen worlds. Okay, and what comes to mind right away is a book I had years ago that I bought, and it said opening the doors to other worlds. Okay, and it was a profound influence on me in a very, very positive way. I've had nothing but positive experiences from it, and it's not demonic. And some would say, oh, you're playing with the devil and they're just fooling you and blah blah blah. Like, no way. There's no way. It's nothing but love, and you, when you're in a present state, you can feel negative energy, and I trust you. I hate saying that phrase. I've had experiences where I have had negative energy in me, around me, and taking over me. And the way that I got out of that was to love God. And somewhere in my being, I'll just give you a story. I just got to tell you, because I'm not unexperienced with negativity, okay? I know what it is, but I've also seen the complete other side of it immediately, supporting and loving me, okay? And so I'm not a religious person, but I have read a lot of the Bible, and I have read a lot of different scriptures, and there's a lot of common ground there in just a loving being on this planet, okay? So the experience was I woke up from a dream, or I didn't wake up from it, I felt like I was in the dream, completely suspended above my bed, held and contained, and I felt like I couldn't get away. It was frightening. I said, out of the blue, and I tell you, I'm not religious, I said, I love you, God, I love you, God, I love you, God, and I just kept saying that. I don't know where it came from inside me to say that, because I never even talked about God. I didn't have a faith in God. I had no experience about God. But somewhere inside me said that. And immediately I was dropped onto my bed. That's what it felt like. That's when I woke up. And I felt like, what the fuck happened? And that was one of the most profound experiences I've ever had on this level. Since then, I had gone to school and had many other experiences in this etheric realm. My school was very spiritual, and I'm putting spiritual up, not religious, in that we did meditations as a course. We did so many different things. It was a holistic practitioner healing course. And in that course, we learned so many methodologies to tap into this other world. So you may have heard of Reiki. We do a thing called holographic release technique. It's to release blocked energies in your bodies, your physical body that have been manifested into your physical form from your emotions, okay? Experiential emotions that might be past life, might be present life, and there's all these different things. So my point of this whole little blurb here, and I'm sorry if it takes too long, and I know a lot of you guys want freaking fast videos. You know what? Life's not all fast. You gotta learn. And I'm here to teach you for free, okay? I'm not doing this because, I just want to fucking throw information out. No, I want to teach people. I want people to listen and get something from this. There's some power here, I'm telling you. I've had amazing experiences, and I'm not going to share shit with the world just because I want people to have a shitty experience. No, this is fucking from my heart. So, anyways, tune in and keep here, and please just stay on the video. Pass it on too, by the way. I'd love it if you did, just because I feel like I'd be doing something fruitful for you guys. So, anyways, time will make it happen. And again, that should be my manifestation, right? So the point though is about faith. So all these things I've been talking about are to get you thinking bigger, thinking broader, thinking expansive about potential options for you to have experience in this world. The world can be fucking boring if you're not looking around. So get excited about other things out there. So the other things, I mentioned Reiki, I mentioned holographic release technique. Just go check those out. There's not a lot of people who do holographic release technique. It's amazing. So if you can check that out, that's really cool. The other things is I did a thing called automatic writing. Now, when you tap into this energy, this ether, this all substance, this all-encompassing substance that is around everywhere. It's the universe. It connects everything together. We know this through quantum physics. We know it through just understanding, how energy works. Double slit theory. Just go check that out. So the the information that you get when you tap into these places is incredible. But automatic writing is really profound. So basically the essence of that is to take your left hand, or your non-dominant hand, and put a pen in it, rest it onto a paper, and just let it free flow. Just let your arm eventually do its thing. Don't control it, basically. So they say to take your mind out of it, just start reading something. So you start reading, having your hand rest on a paper with a pen in your hand, and it starts to write. Now, when I first did it, it took about a half an hour. So it was a long time. At times I was like, fuck, this is gonna work, whatever, right? But what ended up happening to me is my arm kind of got numb. It's like tired sitting there, and kind of felt lifeless in a way. It was just still, right? And then it started to fucking scribble. And then the scribbles got more, let's just say, intense. So intense to the point where they were just kind of erratic. But essentially, it was doing lines, like as if it was trying to write lines on a page, and like write out words on a line, across a line on a page. And eventually, it started to slow down, and I started to get images. The image I got was a spiral, and it was an ongoing spiral where it went back on itself. So you can imagine there's a spiral starting from the center going outward, and then it moved onto another spiral from the outward going inward. And when it got to the center of that second circle, it went back on itself. And it kept repeating the same line back and forth. And it did it numerous times. Then it would move on and do another one. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen this in my life, this image. I mean, I've seen spirals before, but not this way. So anyways, it gave me pages and pages of spirals. It went on and gave me so many other pictures, but I'm just going to leave it at that just because it's a fucking long other story. So the next day, I had a meditation group I was doing. Every week I would meet at Tuesday with this group of people, and they'd do these big bowls, and we'd meditate and do stuff. And lo and behold, this lady comes up to me, and she happened to be a psychic. And that was her business. And I confided in her about this experience. I said to her, look, I did automatic writing, and I did automatic writing today. And she goes, oh, did you get spirals? And I go, fuck, are you kidding me? So this is a coincidence. This is a synchronistic thing. You can think of this as like, it makes you go, yeah, really? Like, that's fucked. I had that crazy experience, and you have a lady come to you and ask you if you had that experience. It's like, it's totally crazy. She goes, you're tapping into really good energy. Keep doing it. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is right at my beginning stages of what I'm telling you here, of understanding that there's more to life than what we see. Okay, I'm gonna move on because this is already fucking 16 minutes. One more thing, okay? Is believe that God or this creator ether energy has your back. Okay, this is the faith I'm talking about. Now, at first you're like, okay, I'm gonna put my fucking life in the hands of something I can't see. I don't think so. No, all I'm saying here is pick something small. Something that's not going to wreck your life. It's not gonna, move and shake your world. But something that's gonna be, holy fuck, okay. I see what this guy on this YouTube video is telling me. So what I want you to do is go to a meditation space. Go to a place where you can sit for 5 or 20 minutes. Like just, and it's good for you to do it anyway. So just go do that. But in that space, I want you to declare, demand, command. And I mean that like it sounds, like with authority. I want you to say out loud something that you want, okay? Like proof that what I'm saying is true, something like that. Or you can say, look, I think that's probably the best thing, because then it leaves it up to something quite open. But if you want something more specific, that's cool, you can do it too. You can say, today I declare that I find a note of money on the ground, something like that. Like, seriously. It might be a $5, it might be $2, I don't know what country you're from, 5, 10, whatever. It might be anything, but declare it. I declare that this all-encompassing universe is going to provide me with a note of money. And it can come from anywhere. Someone might give it to you, you might find it in a pocket. It's just going to come to you. You can word it your own way. It doesn't really matter. Just talk to it like a friend. And you're going to find that something's going to happen. And I like leaving it open to something, just proof that what I'm saying is real. Like a coincidental moment that just, like the stories I've been telling. Excuse me, I've got hiccups here. So that's going to be the end of my video. It is 19-20 minutes. Please leave a comment below if you're trying any of these methods. If you're liking what I'm saying, I've got a lot of information, and I just want to share it, and I'm just getting myself out there. So tell me you're viewing it, and if it's beneficial, or what I can do to make it better, because maybe they're just too long. I don't know. But anyways, it's what I'm doing. Lots of love to you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.